Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Just a quick one. What will it take for you to go to the next level? What will it take for you to go to the next level? What are you willing to trade off or to swap to get the best life that you've ever dreamed? What are you willing to trade off or to swap out to get the best life that you've ever dreamed? Hey people, my name is Bridget O'Michaels and I'm here live again with you today. We're still on our training, the 15 invaluable laws of growth. Yes, you know I'm very particular about your personal growth and development, and that is why we're here again today. And perhaps if you want to quickly come in for a minute or 30 seconds to tell us what you do in your own little way to trade off certain things that you do not like or that you want in your life, I can bring you on camera so that we can hear from you and also learn from you how we can swap out things that we don't like. And so today, quickly, I will be talking on the 11th law of invaluable growth, and today's law is the law of trade-offs. Yes, you heard me correctly. It's the law of trade-offs. And the law of trade-offs simply says you have to give up to go up. You have to give up in order for you to go up. So, and that was why I asked, what will it take for you to go to the next level? And so if you want to jump on live with me today and share with me, so that our viewers can know what you are willing to give up, just indicate. I want to see your comments and I will bring you on live on camera. And so, what are the pluses or minuses of these trade-offs? What are they? When you say trade-off, what do you mean, Bridget? What are trade-offs? What are you trading? So, what I'm trying to say in essence is that what are those habits that you want to trade off in 2019 for better ones? For instance, are you willing to trade off, a fast life to live a better and a good life? Are you getting older and you're suddenly realizing, you know what, girl, boy, it's time for me to slow down and live a very good life? Are you willing to trade off fast food for healthier food choices? Are you willing to make better choices on your health and the things that you put in yourself? Because really and truly, there's so many chemicals out there. There's so many things that are damaging your life, your health. Are you willing to trade off those things to a better and a quality lifestyle? And that's why we're talking about the law of trade-offs today. The value of trade-offs is not to endure them, but to be better because of them. You want to be better because of these trade-offs that you make in your life. And you go through stuff for a purpose or for a reason. When you go through a change, for instance, and you are passive, there's nothing you're learning from it. But when you grow through a change, you are active, you are taking control, and you are saying, Bridget, I am determined that nobody is going to rule my life but myself. You are consciously making a decision every day to say, you know what? I am the captain of my boat, and I am in control. What you're saying is, you don't want to become a victim, and you're not going to leave your future in the hands of anyone but God. Hence, we have to, every time we go through things in our life, stop and ask yourself, are you just going through this change or are you growing through the process? So talking about trade-offs, there's a quick story I'm going to share from the Bible because I'm a faith woman. There was a very poor choice of a trade-off in the Bible between two brothers, Jacob and Esau. You don't have to be a Christian, and you don't have to have read the Bible to know the story. Just flow along with me. Esau was very hungry on a particular day, and it's the firstborn of the home. Was very, very hungry and got home, and he met Jacob, who is very talented at making meals and skilled in culinaries. He was making a pot of stew. And guess what? Because Esau was very hungry, he was willing to just give away his birthright just at the impulse of the stomach. And he told his brother, oh, can I have some of your hot red stew? Of course, Jacob is very crafty and full of wisdom. He said, no, I'm not going to give you. What are you going to give me in exchange? And he said, oh, ask, I'll give you anything you want. And there again, this young man said, okay, I want the birthright that you sell off your trade off your birthright to me. And all the inheritance, everything that comes along with the best blessings of a firstborn, give it to me and I'll give you my pot of red stew. And that is how Esau said, you know what? What is the value of a birthright to me when I'm very hungry and I may die from being hungry? He foolishly traded off his birthright to his brother Jacob, and he got a pot of stew. To me, that was a very, very bad trade-off on the side of Esau, but a good one on the side of Jacob. What did he have to lose? After all, give him a pot of stew, he'll go cook another one tomorrow. Easy. So there's a lesson in that particular trade-off. And what is the lesson that I'm trying to share today, people? Unsuccessful people make bad trade-offs. Unsuccessful people make very bad trade-offs. On the other hand, average people make few trade-offs. That's why they're just average. Oh, I'm just okay here. Just okay. Just okay. Why successful people make very good trade-offs. So again, I want to encourage us this morning. Make wise decisions when you make trade-offs in life. And I'm just going to give you, like I always do, a little guidance along the way. And today, I hope you have your pen and your paper to take your notes. The first one I'm going to share, the first little nugget I'm going to share is the loss of trade-off is usually felt before the win. When you're trading something that is familiar to you, something that you really, really love. For instance, I have my glass of water with lemon in it. And I see my friend or my son or my daughter has maybe a cup of coffee, for instance. Maybe then I just need a cup of coffee. I can say, okay, you know what? I'm willing to give you my lemon water for your cup of coffee if that's what they need. Oh, well, I know my son will just say, Mom, no, I'm not going to take just water. But then, he have maybe like $100. And I say, hey, son, I need a cup of coffee because it's already made. I don't have the time to go now to make the cup of coffee because there's something that I'm doing. I'm just trying to be intentional about developing my tribe on my Facebook Live. But can I just quickly have your cup of coffee and I give you this $100? I'm very sure my son is going to jump at that and give me the cup of coffee because he can always go make another one himself. What am I saying here? I will feel the loss of my $100 for just a mere cup of coffee, for goodness sake. Cup of coffee at Starbucks is $5. But because there is something of value that I'm doing right now, and I cannot leave it to go get myself a cup of coffee or to go make myself a cup of coffee, I'm willing to give my son $100 to get that cup of coffee at this point. And so I feel the loss of my $100 because, man, that's my money. Secondly, most trade-offs can be made at any time. Most of them. So you can tell me, oh, preach, there is no time. There's no time. Hey, people, I can see Lydia Francis or more watching. Welcome. Like I said before, if you're willing to come on live with me this morning, I want to come in for 30 seconds or 1 minute just to tell me what will it take for you to go to the next level. I just want you to share. I just want you to share with me, with the viewers today. What will it take for you to go to the next level? I'm looking for someone to volunteer, either on my Instagram platform or my Facebook Live right now. I'm looking for one person to volunteer to share to me, what are you willing to give to go to the next level? I'm still waiting for one volunteer person. And so secondly, quickly, my little nuggets on how you can make successful trade-offs. I said second one is, most trade-offs can be made at any time. You don't have to wait to say, Bridget, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it next year. I'm going to do it when I'm busy. I'm going to do it when I'm not busy. I'm going to do it da-da-da-da-da. You know, all the little alibis that we build up in our lives. Okay. So you can decide to give up a bad habit today for a good one. And the earlier you make that kind of trade-off, that's better for you. You don't want to get to ripe old age before you give up that smoking habit or the procrastination habit. You can ditch that today and pick up a good one. That's easy. You can do it anytime. And you know I'm all about your personal development, guys, so don't get me wrong. Trade off things that you don't want in your life today for better ones. The third one, the higher you climb, the tougher the trade-off. And you agree with me on this. The higher you go, the tougher or the stronger or the toughest the trade-offs. For instance, when you earn $100, it's very easy to pay a 10% tithe on a $100, isn't it? But when you start earning $500,000 a year, $100,000 or $1 million, or whatever denomination your currency is at in your country, it becomes tougher because now you have to spend a lot more to pay the tithe. But then if you build that principle today, if that is in your core values, in your purpose today, to say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be tithing my time, my money, my whatever to where I worship. By the time you get to $1 million, it will not be that struggle. It won't. What am I trying to say here? It's a lot harder to give up something than not to give up anything. It's a lot harder to give up something. I shared with you, it's going to be hard for me to give my son $100 for a cup of coffee because that's not equivalent at all. But I'm going to do it because at that point, that's what I'm willing to trade off. I've seen some people that have traded off a particular career for another one. And it's paid off. I've always been someone who wants to motivate and empower. I started my career in the banking sector. When I was in Nigeria back in the day, I was a banker. Then I migrated to the United Kingdom in London, and I started working in the local government. And I saw that, you know what, I'm beginning to find more value and more happiness and my purpose in serving others rather than to just take. And then I migrated again to the United States, and I still went straight into the same line of making a difference in the life of people. That gives me my utmost value. I trade off the financial world, to a different one of serving humanity. So what are you willing to trade off in your life today? What are you willing to trade off? Francis Omo, do you want me to bring you on camera to tell us? Because I know you have a wealth of knowledge. I know you have a wealth of knowledge. What about hey, Josephine, you want me to bring you on camera? I'm looking for one person to share with us what they are willing to trade off, or what they have been trading off in their life for something that is better. I'm looking for one volunteer. I'm looking for one volunteer. It's very, very easy to trade off something that you don't like. You can start today. You can start today. Only through the wise exchange of trade-offs can we reach our full potentials. Only through the wise exchange of trade-offs can we reach our full potentials. Don't be like Esau. Don't make bad trade-offs. Please, 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 on a daily basis, look for something small that you can trade off from your life that is not adding value to you, by going for something else that will give you utmost value. And so, until we meet again next week, I need to sign off right now, because there's something else of value that I have to do also. I value your friendship. I value you so much. And if this makes meaning to you, if you're making sense from all of this, I need you to send me a private message to join my full mastermind class on personal development, so that you can develop and reach your full potentials. We can grow together, because I am looking to develop a community, my tribe of people of like mind that are going to grow together to their full potentials in 2019. Will you be one of my mastermind? So if so, jump on. So until then, mind you, I have an event coming up February 16. February 16 is titled Bold and Confident. So if you live in Seattle area of Washington State, you live in Seattle area of Washington State, it's happening in Federal Way on February 16th, 2019 and 10 to 2. I'm trying to add value to people. What is it that you'll be going through? What is it? I'm trying to get people to share, because together we can change our pain and gain confidence. We're looking for how to develop from pain and to gain confidence, to be bold in the marketplace, bold in our societies, bold in our careers, bold wherever we go, so that, you know what, we become a collective people of strength, of purpose, that are making a difference in the world. Thank you for watching, and until I see you next week, I am still your girl, Bridget O. Michaels. Have a great day. Bye-bye.